right. Well, welcome to another edition of Dark Dialogue Shadow Chat Sessions. I'm your host, John.
And I'm Angela.
And like always, this is the show where we just talk about a bunch of nonsensical shit and discuss whatever the hell we want to discuss. And
exactly.
Rabbit holes and whatever, and just have fun and cleanse the palate and all that good stuff. So with that, Angela, are you ready to get started with this episode tonight?
So freaking ready. I can't stand it.
All right. Well, you have a couple contributions tonight.
Hey.
Yeah, you do. So, but let's kick it off with the strange headline segment. Man uses live seagull to attack beachgoers and claims that it's trained for justice.
No wonder PETA is so pissed.
Yeah, PETA's all over this one. I did notice that. So, in a bizarre beachside incident, a man in Ocean City, Maryland, was detained after allegedly using a live seagull to harass sunbathers, claiming the bird was his, quote, deputized enforcer. According to local police and eyewitnesses, the man was seen on the boardwalk holding a distressed seagull by its feet and flinging it towards beachgoers like an angry feathered boomerang. He reportedly shouted, "I trained him in the art of beach justice," before releasing the bird, which immediately panicked and bit a passerby's sandwich. The man then tried to flee, unsuccessful,
Emotional support.
on a rented tandem bicycle with no partner. Authorities apprehended him after a short pursuit through the funnel cake stand. The seagull was unharmed, released, and reportedly flew directly into a trash can, either by accident or out of sheer existential exhaustion. My take, you know what's worse than being attacked by a seagull? Being attacked by a weaponized seagull whose trainer yells justice like it's some sort of a budget Pokemon. At this point, I'm rooting for the bird.
I think the bird needs a tiny deputy pin.
Yeah, I think this lunatic needs to be freaking locked up.
Yes, he does.
I mean, I don't know, man. Of course, I don't get on board with like hurting animals in any kind of
no
way.
doubt.
You're grabbing a bird by its feet and swinging it around, acting like an asshat.
I wish it would have bit him.
I know. And freaking, I'll tell you what, man, seagulls are not my favorite animal. I still don't want to see them like hurt and tortured, but I was on South Padre Island off of Texas, and man, I'm telling you what, I've had seagulls like come after me a couple times on the beach and shit, but on South Padre, they are relentless.
What did you do to them?
Barbecued. And they're taking shit right off of the grill.
Yeah.
I mean, they are relentless little bastards.
In Nemo, mine.
Yeah, that's about how they freaking are, too. So if the bird's trained, does it get a badge or just breadcrumbs?
I think it needs to get a badge either way because of just all the emotional damage.
I agree. So was this the real-life audition for a villain in the next Birdemic?
Oh... Everything can be a demic now, huh?
Everything can be a demic. Yes. I mean, I don't know. These lunatics, who knew before I started researching this shit that there are so many lunatics out there that are enamored by animals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't do this shit on purpose. It's pretty much random what I come up with. It's just there's
always animals.
There's so many strange headlines about people stealing hamsters and freaking breaking into zoos, riding ostriches and stealing crocodiles or alligators or whatever.
Lizards in their pants at the casino.
Pants, swinging birds around by their feet. I mean, what is the deal?
People.
Should we be more worried that it almost worked?
Yes.
I agree. All right.
Jeez.
Now it's time for the conspiracy corner. The trees are spying on us, literally.
They are. The trees.
According to a fringe theory gaining momentum online, national forests are filled with tree-shaped surveillance devices that track people who wander off trail. The theory suggests that government agencies, or possibly alien contractors, opinions vary, have developed advanced bark-like technology to build surveillance units that look, sound, and even smell like real trees, supposedly installed in high strangeness areas like the Pacific Northwest, the Great Smoky Mountains, and the Adirondacks. These artificial trees are said to monitor movement, eavesdrop on conversations, and even release tranquilizers if hikers get too close to classified zones. Posts on fringe forums claim hikers have heard faint mechanical whirring from tree trunks and have found hollow bark panels with blinking lights inside. Most scientists would call this absurd, but then again, so is the CIA using cats to spy on the Soviets. My take? If this is true, someone's tax dollars went to developing Bluetooth pine cones. Also, if the trees are watching me pee behind them, I deserve royalties.
Also, I don't sleep well. Where are these trees?
Apparently, they put them on trails in national forests.
Because I need to accidentally run into something almost classified and be
Get a tranquilizer?
Yes.
Yeah. So is this why national parks don't have Wi-Fi so the trees can listen uninterrupted?
I would think so.
I would think so too.
That's gotta explain a lot now.
If you hug one of these trees, is it technically a government agent?
I don't know. I've hugged several trees. I feel like I should be in trouble now.
Maybe you are. You just don't even know it. Do the trees file reports like subject number 4372 cried during a mushroom trip? Recommend leaf rustling next time.
Yes.
I think so too. I mean, I think I say this pretty much every episode, so maybe I gotta quit saying it, but this is one of the most stupidly absurd things I think I've ever heard in my life. I mean, and I'm a believer in Big Brother. I've talked about 1984 a number of times. I don't trust the government. You think they're really going to waste their money putting trees in national parks? They're going to put them where they do put them, in cities.
Yeah.
You know, where people actually are a lot. Not on hiking trails in national forests. And
but
shit.
It sounds like they're hiding other classified things in national parks. And that's why they're putting the trees there, to protect the other classified things.
Which is another completely insanely stupid
I'm not
theory.
saying I believe it.
I know.
That's what it sounded like.
I wouldn't have said that if I thought that's what you were saying. I'm not calling you stupid, but, you know, it's just so funny.
At least not to my face.
You know, we have, there's not no-fly zones over national parks. You can fly airplanes over them. You can fly drones over a lot of them. I mean, the idea that they're hiding something in the middle, like I can go into Yellowstone horseback and ride all over the backcountry back up in there.
But we just went into Yellowstone and there are no drone signs.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Actually, but
there were no drone signs.
But airplanes, helicopters, you can fly that shit over there. It's not a no-fly zone. It's really the point I was making. It doesn't surprise me. Actually, as I was saying drones, I was thinking that's probably not true, but thank you for correcting.
She's gonna fix it.
But, you know, my point is, if there's like a secret government facility, you're going to see that shit from the air. Or maybe it's buried. I don't know.
It's buried.
I'm not conspiracy theorist enough to track the lunacy of some of this shit.
Don't you remember the show we talked about the other day, Helltown? It's buried. It's under that rock.
Oh, yeah, it's under that rock. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And like Area 51, that one's buried too. But my whole point is, why would the government need to do that? They have places like Area 51 where they just, I mean, it's the U.S. government. They just put up a sign and say, do not enter.
Yeah.
And they can do anything they want to in there. They don't got to go hide the shit in a national park somewhere. They just do it in the open.
Yeah.
They have all kinds of areas that are restricted airspace. You can't fly over and you can't nose around, and you will be shot if you try to sneak into. So I don't really think that they need to hide shit in Yellowstone or the Great Smoky Mountains or Yosemite or wherever. Nothing.
I got nothing.
You ready for the rabbit hole?
Sure.
I met my doppelganger and they asked me for a favor. A Reddit user claims that they met their own doppelganger in a grocery store. It spoke and it asked for help. Post in R glitch in the Matrix, not the first one that I've quoted from that particular Reddit thread, by the way.
Really?
No.
Nice.
User at Toast Phantom shared a chilling experience. While shopping, they bumped carts with someone who looked exactly like them. Same clothes, same build, same hairstyle. They stood frozen, staring at each other. The other version smiled and said, "I need your help, but not here." Before at Toast Phantom could react, the doppelganger turned and left and disappeared down an empty aisle. Store cameras glitched. No one else saw it. Since then, the user claims lights in their house flicker at what time do you think?
3:33.
3:33 a.m. and their mirror fogs up with the word soon. Whether it's a prank, a mental break, or multi-universe collision is anybody's guess, but the post has over 10,000 upvotes and a lot of people creeped the hell out. My take? I'd love to meet my doppelganger, mostly so I could finally delegate errands and maybe find out where my good socks keep going. So if your doppelganger asks for help, do you legally have to help them?
I'm going to say no.
And what are your thoughts on doppelgangers in general?
I know they're out there.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think it's like the whole evil? Like, because that's part of...
Good you and the evil you?
Isn't that part of the whole doppelganger thing is one's good, one's evil?
I don't know.
I think that's supposed to be part of the whole doppelganger thing. There was a really bad...
I just know that everybody has a twin.
There was a really bad B movie in the 80s called Doppelganger. I can't remember who was in it. I don't know. I might have to look that up.
Okay.
But I don't know where I'm at with it. I have a hard time believing it. I've never seen any evidence of it other than claims.
Yeah.
But has anybody actually ever found their doppelganger? And if so, where's the photographic evidence of it?
Have you dug into that?
No.
Then you might find something.
But I find it curious that you run into somebody in a grocery store in this day and age and you take a selfie of literally freaking everything. I mean, people take selfies of themselves getting their groceries off the shelf, but you don't take a snapshot of somebody that looks exactly like you.
And would that person have run away first? They may have, because
I'd chase their ass all over the place with my camera. Whether they wanted to stand beside me or not, whatever, but I'm getting a freaking picture. I'm telling you, the dude would not have gone to the next aisle. I would have been like, oh, you ain't getting, oh no, we got something to talk about now. Because you just said some creepy ass shit. What did he say? I need your help, but not here.
I need your help, but not here.
Yeah. Somebody says that to me that looks exactly like me, that's wearing the same clothes that I'm wearing. Another thing I can't believe in this story. And then they just run away.
And no one around noticed there's two people wearing the same clothes.
Right.
And the camera glitched. That I'm a little annoyed by, but what is happening?
Same thing. It happens every time I record. And then the other part of this is, I guess this is a new take on doppelgangers, at least for me, who admittedly doesn't know a lot about it. But I never heard of a paranormal aspect to it. I never heard of like, we're haunting your house at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I never heard that either.
I thought they were supposed to be like regular people,
Yeah.
albeit I was under the impression that one was supposed to be evil and one was supposed to be good, but I thought they were both just people who
solid human figures.
Right. Yeah, not paranormal.
Yeah.
Because that would always be the question of a doppelganger. Who's the good one? Who's the evil one? And, you know, one is, who's paranormal then? How do you decide? Because I never thought that was part of it. This is the first time actually I've ever heard of a paranormal side of this.
I didn't hear of a paranormal side of it either, but I also didn't necessarily know that it was tied with good and evil. I just know.
And maybe it's not.
That people always say that there is a twin. Everyone has a twin. There is a twin out there.
I mean, I've taken a lot of my information from a B-rated 80s movie called Doppelganger.
I mean,
so
truth is stranger than fiction.
What was that really bad Stephen King movie in the 80s that came out too? It was something like that. God dang, that was a terrible movie. The Langoliers. That's what it was.
Well,
oh, that was a terrible freaking movie.
Yeah.
Awful. I don't know where this shit comes from. I don't know where my brain comes up with these nonsensical topics, but
you got some of your you left some of your filing cabinets open and they're just kind of.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
So why do mirror demons always write things in cursive?
That's a good question.
And why is it always in a fogged up mirror? And
because you can't see it otherwise.
Well, there's paper and pencil.
You weren't just talking about the mirror. You were talking about why.
Yeah. And
just that. Okay.
Am I the only human in the world that uses a bath fan?
No, you shouldn't be.
Because when I get out of the bath or when I get out of the shower, my mirror's not fogged up because I turn the fan on. So doesn't everybody? Because I know as an electrician, I sure as they should have fixed a lot of bath fans. I think people use them. So why is it just the ones that get haunted or the ones that get out of the shower and the mirror's all fogged up?
Maybe that is the haunting. Maybe they're using the fan, but it's haunted still.
Oh, that's reaching.
That's what I do.
That is what
That's what I do. That's why I'm here.
All right, so you ready for the Dipshit's Diary?
Always.
Dipshit Diaries.
Number 1, naked man. Oh yeah, this is one of the ones that you submitted. Yep. Naked man hid in a tanning bed after trying to set a gym on fire. A Florida man tried to burn down a gym, stripped naked, and then attempted to hide from police inside a tanning bed.
Why is it Florida again?
Spoiler, it didn't work. In Clearwater, Florida, emergency crews responded to smoke coming from a 24-hour fitness center. Inside, they found a mess. Scorched gym towels, a broken vending machine, and one very naked man curled into the fetal position inside a tanning bed. According to witnesses, the man had earlier stripped down, set a small fire near the sauna, and attempted to, quote, baptize himself in light before fleeing from approaching sirens. He was discovered after one officer noticed glowing orange skin through the bed's plastic lid. Charges include attempted arson, public nudity, and giving everyone trauma about gym cleanliness. My take? Imagine committing arson and giving yourself melanoma all in one felony. This man didn't break the law. He sautéed it.
He should have been cited for stealing a tanning session, too.
Yeah, he should have been. Well, I don't know, because it's a Planet Fitness, so if he's a black card member, then it's included. But, I mean, this is the actual pictures of this freaking
I love the
lunatic.
Properly placed peach there, too.
Yeah. Like, I don't get the whole naked part of it. I don't get any of it. I can be perfectly honest with you. And
why is it always Florida? What is going on?
I don't know what's up with Florida. And then I don't understand why, of course, I'm not a big tanner, but I don't understand why you use those bed things anyway, because Planet Fitness has the stand-up ones, and they're freaking awesome.
The like spray tan or the actual UV?
The actual UV ones.
Oh.
And they jiggle you later in there too, because maybe that's a different one. I think that's a different one. Yeah. I'm
so glad I was here for that.
One of them tans you, and the other one jiggles you. I can't remember.
An encore, even.
I can't remember what it's called. It's like full body something or another, and it like jiggles you. It's supposed to be good for you.
Yeah, they sell those plates now. I can't remember what they're called, but
in their ones, you get like red light therapy at the same time that you're getting the jiggly going, and then you can go on over to the tanning bed. I loved Planet Fitness when I was a member, man. It's a really freaking great gym, and they got all those cool little things like the hydro massage beds and massage chairs and the tanning beds and the full body, whatever the other thing is. And I'm a fan, and it was freaking like, I think I had the black card. I think I paid $20 a month. I could go to any Planet Fitness in the country, and it was, they're pretty freaking great. And they're ginormous. So they have tons of equipment. You never have to wait in line.
Right.
And then they have like a little 30-minute workout area where you just go through, and it takes you like half an hour to go through all the
little obstacle things.
And, well, it's all machines, but it's set up to do it in 30 minutes. And I don't know, totally off subject like I always am during this show, but so is this crime a spiritual journey or just a weird speed run of poor decisions?
Both.
Yeah,
because we don't know what he was thinking.
What is the break in to baptize yourself thing all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Because I don't know anything about being baptized in light.
Right. No.
Especially in a tanning bed.
So, maybe I'm fixing to reach.
Okay.
So just get ready. Maybe he believes the whole UV light kills COVID thing.
Maybe. But I have another question, though.
Okay.
How do you get the bed on?
What do you mean?
In Planet Fitness, you go to the front desk and you say, I need a tan. And then they look you up and they say either, okay, do you want the stand-up one or do you want the lay-down one? And you pick, and then they say for how long, and then you can only go like the approved lengths.
Right.
And it's to the point that it's all linked through your account, and they're like, I'm sorry, well, you already tanned within 24 hours. You can't tan again until this afternoon or whatever. I mean, it's very regimented. And then they turn on the thing. They say, how much time do you want to get ready? And it's, I need 5 minutes or whatever it is. And so they time it in. So you can only go when they set the timer. There's nothing on the machine that lets you turn it on yourself.
He broke in and no one else was in there?
But he
turned
had to
it on himself.
Break into their computer system too.
I don't know.
And then the other thing I'm confused about is, I don't know, maybe they do shit different in Florida, but
maybe he messed it up with the fire.
And
it short-circuited it.
Planet Fitness is a 24-hour gym, but they're staffed 24 hours. Matter of fact, every large gym that I've ever been to is staffed 24 hours. Gold's Gym is staffed 24 hours. 24-hour Fitness is staffed 24 hours.
I would hope so.
Planet Fitness is staffed 24 hours. I mean, it's these smaller gyms, especially in like smaller communities, some of those are 24 hour and they're not staffed. You just get a swipe card that gets you in the door, and then you can work out all you want to. But the large gyms like that are all staffed.
Okay.
So I don't understand this story.
Don't know.
It's real. I confirmed it. I got a picture of the freaking guy. I read the actual news report on this story. So it's 100% real. I just have questions.
I didn't read it so I could react. I just sent it to you.
So should tanning beds now come with a "Do not hide during crimes" warning label?
Yes.
I think so too.
If you've watched Final Destination, don't get in the lay down ones either. Do the stand up ones like John said, even if they jiggle you or not jiggle you. Those are the ones that you want to be in.
Yeah, that freaking show is probably one of the reasons I don't do the lay down tanning bed things too, because that one will freak you the hell out. That's kind of a blast from the past. I don't know, was that early 90s or late 90s?
Yeah, it was No, actually,
I know
first
that
one was
was
2000.
I know. Was it that
Yeah.
late? I know that was like Final Destination number 437, shit like that, because they made so freaking many of them.
They are nowhere near as many Fast and Furiouses.
Oh God, I know they've overdone that
Nowhere near.
a lot.
But yes, we have 6 or 7 Final Destinations now, I think. Yeah.
I don't even know. I think I've watched like 5 of them though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all pretty entertaining. They're kind of gruesome and nasty, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of liked them.
Cool.
The first one I think was the best, but
Yeah.
it is one that didn't. Like I said, I haven't seen all of them, but they didn't really get dumb after.
Yeah.
So many like Tremors. Tremors 1 was freaking awesome. I love that show.
Oh, I need to watch that.
And my son just loves it. Always has. But then like Tremors 2 is hardly worth watching, and anything past that is a total waste of your time. But did you
I
hear?
didn't know there was another one past Tremors 2.
There's like 5.
Holy moly.
But did you know? I was reading the other day they're coming out with a new one, and Kevin Bacon's on board for it.
Really?
That's what I heard.
I might
I don't
watch
know.
that one. I think Fred Ward passed away, though, so he can't be in it.
Which one is that?
His partner.
Oh, did he die?
I think so.
Really?
I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up now.
All right. So what kind of playlist do you think he was listening to? EDM or Gregorian chants?
Well, he was baptizing himself, so hymnals of some sort.
Maybe, but then I also have to say that I don't think there's a church in the world that, I don't think there's a Christian church in the world that believes in baptism by light, so I don't know what kind of church he's going to.
Yes, Fred Ward passed away May 8th, 2022.
Wow, that's a bummer. I mean, we've had a really freaking bad year.
Bad week.
Well,
But year, yes, but week, holy crap.
yeah, it's been rough, man. It's been rough for us children of the 80s.
Gen X, yeah.
Yeah.
Our generation has a couple of black eyes this week.
Oh, for sure, man. Ozzy really bummed me the hell out. I've had
Yeah.
a hard time with that one, but this isn't a downer show. So
No.
number 2 of the Dipshit Diaries. Man busted after trying to pay court fines with counterfeit money at the same courthouse.
Nice.
A Pennsylvania man tried to pay his outstanding court fines using fake $100 bills at the same courthouse that he was fined in. Yes, really. In 2023, a man in Allegheny County walked into the clerk's office to settle several outstanding traffic fines. Instead of using real currency, he pulled out a stack of counterfeit hundreds so poorly printed that they still had visible, quote, "for motion picture use only" labels on them. Court staff immediately called deputies who arrested him on the spot. Even more impressively, the man reportedly asked if he could still use the change from the fake bills to buy a soda from the vending machine. He now faces new charges, including counterfeiting and contempt of common sense. My take? This guy tried to outcrime the courthouse. That's like trying to rob a fire station with a squirt gun. So
I think I love him a little bit, though. Can I use the change from it?
So, should this man get a lifetime ban from Monopoly?
I think so. Don't know what need him.
So, was this bold or just fantastically stupid?
I think it's both.
It's pretty dumb.
I think it's pretty both.
I mean, if you're gonna use counterfeit money, it should at least be like counterfeit money, not fake money, because there is a difference.
Motion picture use. Wait, this isn't a movie? Where's the director?
Like, how stupid did he think that the clerks were gonna be? Because you really got to be dumb to not catch that one.
For motion picture use.
I mean, I've had counterfeit money before where you like go to the go to a store and they use their little special
Mhm.
marker and they're like, I'm sorry, we can't take this. And I'd be like, why?
Mhm.
And then I've taken it to the bank and it's turned out to be legit counterfeit money. But
Yeah.
man, you can't tell. It
Yeah.
looks real.
Yeah, they're getting way too good at that.
You know, and then I don't know what their little pen, I don't know exactly what that's picking up, but it works. So but when it has, a picture of Donald Duck on it, or it says
Yeah.
freaking for movie use only,
Jeez.
yeah, that's pretty bad. So can you pay bail with expired Chuck E. Cheese tokens next?
You should. Somebody's gonna try.
I think Chuck E. Cheese tokens like multiply, because I haven't been into a Chuck E. Cheese since my kids were little.
Is the one in Billings even still open?
I have no idea.
I don't think it is.
So, but I still occasionally come across Chuck E. Cheese tokens. I mean, it's been like freaking near 20 some years, and they still, I don't know
They're haunting.
I don't know where they come from. And I've seen them, like I've picked them up on the street and all kinds of, and I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is Chuck E. Cheese, but it's not that popular.
John's gonna be in Reddit soon. Chuck E. Cheese tokens are haunting me.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's weird, but even in, like, when I was living in the Denver area, I only know of one in the whole area. It's not like they're a McDonald's where there's one on every corner. They're pretty sporadic, but their tokens are everywhere.
Interesting.
Those and Aladdin's Castle tokens, which I couldn't even tell you the last time I seen an Aladdin's Castle, but
I don't even.
I'm pretty sure I still have an. It was an arcade that they used to have in like the malls.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I still have an Aladdin's Castle token in with my change and shit. I'm pretty positive I do, but I found a ton of those too, and I haven't seen one in, God, I don't even know how long. They did away with arcades a long time
I have
ago.
a Shields Ferris wheel token.
Well, there's still a Shields Ferris wheel. So.
I'm just saying, I still have one of those.
Nice try.
I'll keep it forever.
I'll bring you all of my weird ass Aladdin's Castle and Chuck E. Cheese tokens. You can take the haunting away from me because you like that shit. So you can have it. Next up in our Dipshit Diaries, number 3, drunk man tries to bribe police with Taco Bell coupons. When pulled over for suspected DUI, a California man tried to avoid arrest by offering officers, quote, unlimited Taco Bell coupons as a bribe. In Fresno, 2024, police stopped a man for swerving and suspected intoxication. As they approached the vehicle, the man allegedly said, quote, we don't have to do this. I've got something better than cash. End quote. He then presented a small stack of Taco Bell promotional coupons and claimed that he, quote, knew a guy who could, quote,
better than cash,
hook them up for life. Officers declined the offer and promptly arrested him. His blood alcohol level was twice the legal limit. The coupons were expired, crumpled, and mostly for discontinued items. One officer reportedly asked, quote, is this guy trying to get us fired and sick?
No shit.
My take? This man thought the justice system could be bought with chalupas. It's like bribing your way out of jail with carnival tickets. So should fast food bribes count as intent to induce vomiting?
Yes.
I mean, and Taco Bell. I think we already talked about how much I dislike Taco Bell.
Yes, we have.
The biggest complaint that I have with Taco Bell,
like, construed as, what's the word? Damn it, I just had it. Abuse. Or keep going.
Assault?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Reading my mind.
The biggest complaint that I have about Taco Bell is not that their food's terrible. It's not. It's okay. But there's like no side. Like every place you go, You get fries with a hamburger. You get potato olays if you go to Taco John's. You get French fries at Del Taco. At Taco Bell, you get a taco. That's it. Nothing else.
I have never consumed anything from Taco Bell.
It's not worth it at
I've never done it. And it's not likely that I ever will.
Yeah, it's not worth your time.
I have family members who love it, but I
Yeah,
just will not.
me too. So would this have worked if it were In-N-Out?
Or Five Guys, maybe.
Well, Five Guys doesn't qualify as fast food for me because it's way better.
Well, yeah.
But In-N-Out burger,
I've never been to that either. I don't know.
I've been, and it's okay, but I don't understand what the craze is. When they started putting In-N-Out burgers in Colorado, the lines were like 4 and 5 hours long. I'm not even exaggerating.
That's how it was with Chick-fil-A and Billings.
People sat in line for hours.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I was like, well, I got to see what it's all about. After they built...
You had some FOMO.
After they built a few of them, I don't know what that is. But,
Fear of missing out.
Oh, I was just curious. And so I went, and it's a little strange because you drive up and there's like 3 items on the menu. That's it. You can get like a hamburger, a cheeseburger, and like a double cheeseburger, something like that. That's it.
Wow.
That's the whole menu. And it was okay. And, you know, apparently they like fry their fries and stuff in like maybe beef tallow or something. So it's supposed to be a lot healthier for you.
I have no idea.
But it's just a fast food burger and fries. I mean, there was nothing special about it.
Huh.
So I've never understood the In-N-Out burger thing, but I do know they are insanely popular. Like it's the best thing since sliced bread.
Right.
Don't get it, but I don't know. It's like, well, what's the one in Texas?
White Castle?
No. We had a chick that worked there.
Steak and Shake, Shake Shack, Whataburger.
Whataburger. That's the one in Texas. They're all nuts about it too. And I
don't know.
It's all right. You know,
I don't know any
okay.
of these things.
The one I really like is Runza. I don't know if I
never heard of it.
Yeah, it's pretty much only in Nebraska. They have one in Colorado that I know of, in Loveland, Colorado. Other than that, they're all in Nebraska, but It's a huge Nebraska thing. If you ask anybody from Nebraska about Runza, you'll learn all about it because they love the place, and it's pretty freaking good. They actually make the patties. So it's like the frozen burgers. They actually have hamburger, and they hand make the patties and stuff. So for a fast food joint, Runza is pretty freaking yummy.
Interesting.
And then they got like these, I would say like almost German inspired sandwiches and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty good. And we've got to get away from this. Our listeners are going to get really freaking tired about us talking about restaurants every freaking show. So
we have to start shout out chats by get a snack.
No more. No more. I'm officially ending this nonsense. So does this officially make Taco Bell part of a criminal enterprise?
I think it already was, but if it isn't.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And now it's time for our weird shit section.
Weird shit.
Number 1, Menugate. Another one that you submitted.
Yes.
The Chinese takeout conspiracy that turned TikTok into an apartment investigator.
I watched so many videos on that.
So, a man on TikTok noticed Chinese food menus left untouched in every apartment doorway of his building for days. It sparked an eerie question. What if he was the only one living there? Dubbed Menugate by the TikToker who discovered it, this real-life mystery unfolded in an urban apartment complex where something just felt off. He began noticing menus from a local Chinese restaurant slipped under every door, and they stayed there.
He actually saw the guy tucking them in.
He did see the guy putting them
Yes, he saw the guy tucking them in to the door jamb.
So for days they were left untouched. And then he noticed the hallway was always silent. The parking garage was filled with dusty, unmoved cars. Windows remained dark at night. Even deliveries sat in place unclaimed. Was the building unoccupied? A ghost complex? A front for something more sinister? TikTok lit up with theories. Tax evasion, influencer housing, landlord scam, or even surveillance testing. As the videos gained traction, commenters began checking their own buildings and found eerily similar signs. My take, if your neighbors haven't touched a General Tao's menu in 72 hours, either they're dead or aliens hate MSG. Either way, I'm ordering takeout and watching from the peephole. So, you know much more about this than I do. Take it.
Okay.
Take it and run with it.
Also, his TikTok people told him to set off fire alarm. So he did. He went out the back. He went out the front. He went out all the places. No one's in the hallways. This alarm is just going off. No one anywhere. He also said that he noticed every restaurant that he went to or wandered around. Did you hear this part?
Yeah.
There was a guy having the exact same conversation on the phone.
Yeah.
At all the restaurants.
Yeah. So, do you buy it?
I don't know.
I'm really struggling to buy it.
I want to know where it is and I want to go there.
I mean, the reason that I'm having such a hard time buying it is if I'm living in an apartment building, I'm going to notice well before the Chinese menus haven't been taken out of the door that I don't see any people there. Wouldn't it strike you as odd that every time you go in the hall, you never see a person? Wouldn't it strike you as odd way before the Chinese menu thing?
Well, knowing me, it would elate me to walk in and never run into anybody.
It would me too, but it would strike me as odd as hell.
Especially because he said that the people told him it was a full building.
Yeah.
So, but I'm like, it's quiet. Why are you bitching?
Right. But what would be the point of renting it to him?
I don't know.
Like if it was a tax shelter or something like that, why wouldn't they just not let anybody live
They're
there?
spying on him.
I think it's bullshit. I think it's copy. I just don't buy it. I think it's more TikTok nonsense.
Yeah.
I think it has to be.
Yeah.
But could your apartment building just be a fancy haunted diorama?
Yes. Why not?
Or there was like a comment that it was like a glitch in the Matrix or something like that on that video.
And he was the actual ghost and the rest of the people were actually living their lives. Yeah.
Yeah. So should we check Zillow for mysterious silence in free lo mein?
Yes.
And is this the best viral marketing for a ghost movie ever?
It would be the boringest movie. It's just, I've already watched it. I've already watched the movie. I don't need it.
I don't know. You could make a pretty interesting, creepy ass movie out of this story, I would think.
Really, it was just him running around looking at Chinese things and pulling the alarm and running back and forth. And the guys having the same conversation at all the restaurants. That's what I want to know. Was that true?
I don't think so.
Was it really the same conversation?
I don't believe it.
So, yeah. And it was always one guy dressed up.
Yeah, in a suit.
Having the same exact phone conversation.
I just don't buy it. I just don't. But I question everything that comes from TikTok.
Yes. Well, you question everything that comes from everywhere.
This is true. But social media especially.
Yeah.
Like today, for instance, it pops up in my Facebook thing, a picture of Chris Christopherson, and it's like famous country music star dead at 88. And I was like, yeah, 4 or 5 freaking years ago.
Yeah.
Chris has been dead. I don't remember exactly when he died, but it was like 2022 or 2021 or something. I mean, he's been dead for a while, but it pops up like it just happened.
Yeah, they redid Donald Sutherland last week.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane.
They're like, he already passed. Thanks, though.
And then the other thing that I gotta just laugh my ass off at is obviously Ozzy died, and I'm a guitarist, so I like a whole bunch of different heavy metal and guitar type pages, I guess you call them. And so my feed has literally been nothing but Ozzy Osbourne tributes. Top to bottom, nonstop. But the thing I get a kick out of is the really shitty AI, like he's going to heaven and there's all this whole collection of rockers that have died. And you go through and there's like 2 or 3 that are correct. And then there's all these faces that don't belong to anybody. Like AI just generated random faces to throw in there. Cause you're like, okay.
Who's that?
Yeah. So, okay. So I got Kurt Cobain, but who's this freaking dude? Like he didn't fit anywhere.
I know.
It's hilarious. And there's so freaking many of them. But yeah, the Ozzy tributes have been insane.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it, honestly. That literally takes over the entire feed in your Facebook thing, which is cool.
The one that hurts me the most is the one that says, "Mom, I'm coming home." I'm like, I was not emotionally stable enough to see that meme.
Well, did you see him perform it?
For the last time?
Yeah, no. July 5th?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I purposefully didn't watch it because I thought it would hurt too much, and now I think I have to watch it, even though it's going to hurt.
Well, he called Sabbath, like all the guys from Sabbath, and was like, I'm dying, and I want to go out
with a bang.
With a bang. I want to go back home to, where he was from. So they set it up. He was only supposed to sing 2 songs. I think he ended up doing 4. So, but yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, I need to watch it now. I couldn't. I knew it was going to hurt.
It's pretty touching.
Yeah.
And him and his daughter singing Changes. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, that one's. She's released. She's released a few different things.
It's gonna hurt.
Stuff. So yeah. But one thing you got to say about Ozzy is, he lived his life, man. He lived his whole life.
He certainly did.
It's not like he had any moments stolen from him.
This is true.
So, moving on, weird shit number 2, the Singing Lake of Siberia, nature's haunted choir. In Siberia's Altai region, there's a remote lake that seems to sing at night, producing eerie harmonic tones no one can fully explain. Known locally as Svanko Ozero, or Ringing Lake, this body of water is nestled deep in Siberia's wilderness. Starting in the 1990s, hikers began reporting a haunting phenomenon. The lake emits melodic humming at dusk, described as a ghostly choir or resonant crystal bowl. Scientists visiting the lake suggested that it might be subglacial gas emissions or echoing fish movements under ice, but the sounds have been recorded even in the summer, and they shift in frequency, rhythm, and pitch. Local legends say a monastery once stood there and was swallowed by the earth. Now monks chant echo from the depths. My take? Mother Nature just dropped her debut ambient horror album and forgot to tell anyone. Honestly, still less disturbing than most pop radio. So could Spotify license this for a haunted sleep playlist?
Probably.
I'd go there in a heartbeat. I think it's freaking fascinating. I don't know if there's a paranormal aspect to it, if it's just some weird nature thing, but I think it's cool.
I want to hear it. Yeah.
I want to freaking hear it. I want to see it. I want to go. So is ghost gas or just really sad fish?
Oh, really sad fish.
You think so?
Yeah.
Should we send the lake a Grammy?
Yes.
I think we should.
Hell yes.
I mean, I wasn't joking really about it in my take, where I listened to pop radio and I'm like, I'll just take silence, please. Silence for one, Alex. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's awful. Maybe I'm just judgmental and I like my heavy metal and good music, but man, music sucks anymore. badly. Weird shit number 3. The tiki, Japan's crawling half-body ghost. Japan has many ghosts.
Yes, they do.
But teke might be the most horrifying. A woman cut in half by a train who now drags herself along the ground, hunting people with sighs. According to urban legend, teke was once a young schoolgirl who fell onto train tracks and was severed at the waist. She didn't die peacefully. Now, her spirit moves quickly on her hands and elbows, making a chilling teke sound. If you encounter her, legend says she'll ask you where her legs are. Get the answer wrong, she'll cut you in half with a sigh, so you'll match. The story is often shared around campfires and in Japanese horror media and has real cultural staying power. Some schools even ban stories about her during certain times of the year. My take? Japan never does ghost halfway, unless it's this one. Then it's exactly halfway.
There are buildings in Japan that are just completely abandoned. They won't tear them down because it will release the spirits. They just give the buildings to the spirits.
So here you go. Have at it.
Yep.
Knock yourself out.
Yep. They won't tear them down. They won't inhabit them. Nothing.
Yeah.
Japan takes it seriously.
Yeah. I believe it. I mean, they're very spiritual people anyway. So, I could completely understand.
Yeah.
Completely understand that, Is there a gem for training upper body ghost speed?
I was just about to say her biceps have to be
huge.
She has to be ripped.
I don't know. There's something creepier about her than most ghosts.
Yeah, why haven't they done a movie about her? They did far too many grudges.
Of course, the whole her cuts you in half part definitely takes it up a notch for most ghosts too. So maybe it's that, but I don't know. Her crawling along the ground. I mean, I think the best one ever done, in my opinion, was The Ring.
Yeah, that one's...
When she crawls out of the freaking TV, if you're not creeped out, you're just not human, because that is creepy shit, man.
I have fallen asleep during The Ring, though.
It's a creepy movie. But I'm just saying, like, the ghost that they created, the...
Samara, yeah.
Whatever you call her, is one of the best I've ever seen.
Her name is Samara.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean like what her name is. I meant if she's like a ghost or what she is exactly. But I have seen the movie.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't know, man. They did a really freaking good job with her. Of course, like the hair falling down in front of her eyes and everything. It's just creepy shit, man. So would telling her to check Lost and Found get you killed faster or slower? When she asked for her legs, where her legs?
Yeah, I'm considering it. Like, what else would you say? Train tracks? Check the tracks?
Well, that's what I want to know. If you get the answer wrong, she kills you. So what's the right answer?
Yeah, what if you get it right? Has anyone gotten it right?
I don't know. So can we get her on one of those reality ghost hunter shows just for the chaos?
Let's call Zach.
Yeah, I think we should. I want to see this shit on TV.
Zach needs to go.
Yeah.
Zach Bagans, I implore you.
Because this is a lot better than like the flash out of the corner of the eye or like the shadow people. Like you see a freaking something cut in half, dragging itself down the hallway, carrying a sigh to cut you in half with. Like, yeah, I want to see that shit.
She means business.
Yeah, she ain't no joke.
And you better know where her legs are.
So number 4 is the ghost in the Google Maps blip. Have you heard of this shit?
I've heard a lot of weird stuff in Google Maps.
Well, let me tell you what.
Tell me.
There are all kinds of ghost pictures. When you go to looking for Google Maps ghost pictures, they're freaking everywhere.
Yeah.
This particular one, a small town in rural North Carolina, became internet famous when people spotted what appeared to be a child's ghostly face peering from a second-story window on Google Maps.
Why is it always a child?
Back in 2018, users browsing Google Street View in a residential area of Rowan County, North Carolina, noticed something chilling. In a second-story window of his small blue house, a pale face could be seen staring out. It wasn't a reflection. It wasn't a person the Street View car captured. Locals claimed the house was empty. Paranormal fans jumped at the image, speculating everything from a child ghost to a glitch in reality. Even weirder, newer image updates blurred the face without removing it. Google gave no explanation. My take? This is what happens when ghosts get tired of haunting basements and start photobombing Google like it's a paranormal LinkedIn.
They want the rest of the house, damn it.
So should Google Maps start labeling most haunted?
Yes.
I think so. I mean, I had no idea about this. I never heard about this shit before. And then I started looking for a picture and, I mean, just take your pick.
They're everywhere.
There's freaking hundreds or thousands of them out there.
But then there's talking about they have pictures of murders and body dumps, and
I'm sure they probably do. I mean,
yeah,
it's just a matter of odds.
Mm-hmm.
And they drive those stupid little cars around all the freaking time.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that they capture crime and stuff on them. And, you know, if ghosts are a thing, I'm sure they probably capture them from time to time too.
I think so too.
But the hard part is it, how do you know? You know, because I see a lot of shit on like Google Earth when you go to Street View and it's like blurry. It's not the best image.
Yeah.
You know, I certainly can't say, oh, that's definitely a ghost, because who the hell knows? It could be,
right,
you know, somebody standing there.
Mm-hmm.
So is this ghost mad about being blurred out like a nudist on reality TV?
Perhaps.
Might be. Does he know? Doubtful. Did the house get Zillow ghosted? Apparently so.
Probably.
So I don't know what to think about this one. Maybe there's something to it, and maybe it's just not the best image. I don't know. I mean, I can't look at that and say for sure that that's somebody
honestly,
standing there.
To me, it looks like a mop head. A mop and a mop head.
It does to me too. I don't get like, oh my gosh, that's definitely a child looking out the window. So
it's a mop leaning up against the window to me.
It could very easily just be something in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And weird shit number 5, the Hellgate of Turkmenistan, the fire pit that never goes out.
Nice. All right then.
In the Karakum Desert, there's a crater that's been on fire since the 1970s, and no one knows how to put it out. Nicknamed the Door to Hell, the Darvaza gas crater is a blazing hole in the Turkmenistan desert. It was formed when a Soviet drilling operation went wrong in 1971, and the ground collapsed into a massive cavern filled with natural gas. To prevent the spread of methane, scientists lit it on fire, assuming that it would burn off in a few weeks. It's still burning. Over 50 years later, tourists visit the hellish wonder daily, where flames leap from the earth and the ground rumbles with heat. The government once considered extinguishing it, but changed their mind because it looks cool. This, my take, this is literally the world's most committed barbecue. Satan probably rents it for bachelor parties.
You know what I'm 100% certain of?
What?
Billy Joel did not start it.
I'm 100% certain of that too. So should this be the official meeting spot for villains everywhere?
It should. That should be where the serial killers are having their convention whatnots. Yeah.
I think this is where they need to have their United Nations meetings. Myself. But how do you even put out a 50-year fire? A giant cosmic fire blanket? I seriously have doubts that they could put this thing out.
Yeah. That's probably the whole reason, not because it looked cool, but because they were like, how are we going to do that?
Well, I mean, you've heard of the coal fires. I think we've talked about them before, right?
Jibo's on fire.
Yeah, I mean, they've been burning for forever. I know there's the one that's down near Hudson, Wyoming, that my grandpa said was burning like his whole life. And I think it's still burning. Like, they don't burn out and you can't put them out.
Yeah. It's like Silent Hill, that movie. Is that the movie?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Silent Hill, everything's burning. I think it is.
Never heard of that one. But yeah, I mean, as long as there's constant fuel, if it can get oxygen, it's going to burn.
Yeah.
It's natural gas. So I don't think you're putting this thing out.
What?
Is it a crater or a portal to the HOA of the underworld?
Oh, man. HOAs would be pissed.
Yeah, they would. I mean, I don't know. We know how it started and everything. It's kind of fascinating. It'd be kind of cool to see. I do got to say, I've never in my life heard of Turkmenistan. Have you?
No.
I've heard of Turkey, but I've never heard of Turkmenistan.
Me either.
So, I don't know. But that is all that I've got for us tonight. That's the end of it. There's the black screen. So, do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, weren't you supposed to do that chat GPT thing, or are we saving that for another day?
I forgot all about it, actually. So, guess we're going to have to do the next episode because I spaced that one.
All right.
So, yeah, but that's something I'll remember. I'll do that one. Any other critiques that you'd like to throw away?
Nope.
No?
That wasn't a critique. That was a reminder.
You were calling me out.
No, it was a reminder.
Well, that's okay. You can critique me or call me out. It isn't. That's fine. I definitely need reminders.
I already
obviously.
threw pieces of styrofoam at you.
Yes, you do. So
I'm so abusive, by the way, just so you guys
I'm bruised and battered from head to toe.
He is.
Yeah. But if you have nothing else,
I don't.
All right. So this has been Dark Dialogue Shadow Chat Sessions. We thank you for joining us. We hope that you have as much fun with these shows as we do. If you like what we do and how we do it, please give us a like, give us a follow. Those likes help so much with the weird-ass algorithms that I'll never understand, but I just know that it helps when you like, when you comment, when you share our episodes, so please do that. If you haven't, check out our more serious shows, Dark Dialogue, Rocky Mountain Reckoning, Dark Dialogue Distilled if you want a quicker, faster version, and starting tonight, actually, we will be working on Dark Dialogue Unraveled Truths. So that's a fun new show that we're going to be working on. We hope you're going to enjoy that one. If you want to get involved, find us on our website, www.darkdialogue.com, where you can find all the information on how you can support the show through Patreon, through Ko-fi, how you can get our newsletter and case information through our Substack, and adopt a victim through our Adopt a Victim program, or join the Dark Dialogue Collective with kudos, critiques, case suggestions, weird shit, whatever that you want to tell us or you want us to talk about. Feel free to reach out to us at info@darkdialogue.com. And with that, this has been John
And Angela.
Have a great night.
Stay safe.